The 2008 NHL Draft was stacked with high-end talent and a few mid-round sleepers. However, there may have been no bigger pick in this draft than the Ottawa Senators selecting future Hall of Famer and three-time Norris Trophy winner Erik Karlsson 15th overall. But who were the 14 players drafted before him? And how did 14 teams pass on selecting a generational defensive talent like Karlsson? In today's video, we'll be going over all 14 players drafted before Karlsson and how their careers have panned out thus far. Let's dive in. Drafted first overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2008, Steven Stamkos quickly became a franchise cornerstone. Stamkos is one of the NHL's premier goal scorers, known for his powerful shot and elite offensive skills. He's won the Rocket Trophy twice as the league's top goal scorer and has a 60-goal season under his belt in 2011-2012. Despite battling several significant injuries, Stamkos has remained a consistent offensive force and a strong leader, serving as the Lightning's captain since 2014. He played a key role in Tampa Bay's back-to-back Stanley Cup championships in 2020 and 2021. In the summer of 2024, Stammer somewhat shockingly signed a 4-year deal in Nashville when negotiations with the Lightning fell through. He'll look to add his scoring prowess to a retooled Predators team looking to make a deep playoff run in the upcoming season. With the second overall pick, the LA Kings scooped up Drew Doughty, who came into the draft as an elite defenseman known for his exceptional two-way play, physicality, and leadership. Doughty quickly established himself as one of the top defensemen in the NHL. He played a pivotal role in the Kings Stanley Cup championships in 2012 and 2014, contributing with both his defensive prowess and offensive ability. Doughty won the Norris Trophy as the league's best defenseman in 2016.
And the 2016 Norris Trophy goes to Drew Doughty.
And has been a consistent force on both ends of the ice throughout his career. He remains a cornerstone of the Kings roster. Zach Bogosian is a rugged defenseman known for his physical style of play and versatility on the blue line. Drafted third overall by the Atlanta Thrashers in 2008, Bogosian has carved out a lengthy NHL career as a reliable, stay-at-home defenseman. Over the years, he played for multiple teams, including the Winnipeg Jets, Buffalo Sabres, and Tampa Bay Lightning. Bogosian's career highlights include winning the Stanley Cup with the Lightning in 2020. Though he has dealt with injuries throughout his career, he is valued for his grit, shot blocking, and steady defensive play. He'll look to continue his steady play with the Minnesota Wild in the 2024-25 season. At pick number 4, the St. Louis Blues bolstered their blue line by selecting Alex Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo became the cornerstone of their defense, eventually being named team captain in 2016. His leadership was instrumental in the Blues' first ever Stanley Cup victory in 2019, where he played a key role with his defensive prowess and timely scoring. His smooth skating, high hockey IQ, and ability to excel in all situations have made him one of the league's elite defensemen. In 2020, he signed with the Vegas Golden Knights, where he continues to anchor a Stanley Cup caliber defense while contributing significantly on both ends of the ice. Luke Schenn is now a veteran defenseman known for his physicality, shot blocking, and leadership. Drafted 5th overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs in 2008, Schenn entered the NHL as a highly touted defensive prospect. Over the years, he has played for several teams, including the Philadelphia Flyers, Los Angeles Kings, Arizona Coyotes, and Tampa Bay Lightning. Schenn won back-to-back Stanley Cups with the Lightning in 2020 and 2021, playing a depth role and providing a steady defensive presence. While not a flashy player, Schenn is respected for his toughness and shutdown defensive reliability. He continues to be a valuable veteran leader for the Nashville Predators. Drafted 6th overall by the Columbus Blue Jackets, Nikita Filatov came into the NHL as a potential game breaker with high-end offensive talent and speed. However, despite showing flashes of brilliance, he struggled to find consistency and adapt to the NHL's physical and defensive demands. After several stints in the NHL and limited success in the NHL, Filatov returned to Russia to play in the KHL, but hasn't suited up in a pro game since 2019. His career ultimately became an example of unfulfilled potential, as he was unable to make a lasting impact in the NHL despite his initial promise. Colin Wilson was a versatile forward, known for his strong two-way play and hockey IQ. Drafted 7th overall by the Nashville Predators in 2008, Wilson enjoyed a steady NHL career, primarily with the Predators, where he was a key contributor for nearly a decade. A reliable middle six forward, Wilson was known for his ability to drive possession and play effectively in both offensive and defensive roles. After finishing his career with the Colorado Avalanche, Wilson retired in 2020 due to ongoing injury issues. Since his retirement, he has been open about his struggles with mental health and has since become an advocate for mental wellness in sports. Next, we have Danish winger Mikkel Bodker being taken 8th overall by the Arizona Coyotes. A speedy and skilled forward, Bodker played for several teams, including the Coyotes, Colorado Avalanche, San Jose Sharks, and Ottawa Senators. While he never became a top-tier scorer, Bodker was a reliable middle six forward, contributing with his skating ability and offensive instincts. After his time in the NHL, Bodker continued his professional career in Europe before retiring in May of 2023. Joshua Bailey is a dependable forward known for his playmaking ability, versatility, and loyalty to the New York Islanders, the team that drafted him 9th overall in 2008. Bailey developed into a consistent performer for the Islanders over the years, excelling as both a winger and center. He was traded to the Blackhawks at the 2023 NHL Draft and was eventually bought out by Chicago. While he hasn't officially announced his retirement, it appears his respectable playing career in the NHL may be over. With the 10th overall selection in 2008, the Canucks drafted Cody Hodgson. He showed flashes of his talent early in his career, particularly after being traded to the Buffalo Sabres in 2012, where he had his best season in 2013-2014, scoring 20 goals. Hodgson's promising career, however, was hampered by injuries. In the 2023-24 season, he attempted an NHL comeback, suiting up in 13 games for the Milwaukee Admirals in the AHL. However, he announced in May 2024 that his comeback would be over. Kyle Beach is a former NHL player whose career was overshadowed by a high-profile and deeply troubling incident. Drafted 11th overall by the Chicago Blackhawks in 2008, Beach was known for his size, skill, and physical play. Despite his potential, his NHL career was limited, with Beach playing only a few games for the Blackhawks and later spending time in the AHL. Beach has since become an advocate for what happened to him while with the Blackhawks, working to raise awareness and promote changes to protect athletes and ensure accountability. Tyler Myers is a defenseman known for his impressive size, mobility, and offensive capabilities. Drafted 12th overall by the Buffalo Sabres in 2008, Myers made an immediate impact in the NHL, winning the Calder Trophy as the league's best rookie in 2010. Standing 6 foot 8 inches, he uses his size to be a formidable presence on the ice, both defensively and offensively. Myers has played for the Sabres, Winnipeg Jets, and Vancouver Canucks. While his career has seen its ups and downs, including periods of inconsistency and injury, he remains a valuable player with the Canucks. At pick number 13, the LA Kings drafted physical defenseman Colton Tubert. Known for his rough play and defensive ability, Tubert was seen as a promising prospect early in his career. However, he struggled to establish himself in the NHL. He played parts of a few seasons with the Kings and later with the Edmonton Oilers, but never managed to secure a full-time role. After his NHL stint, Tubert continued his professional career in the AHL and overseas. He would eventually retire from playing in 2019. And finally, at pick number 14, Right before Erik Karlsson, the Carolina Hurricanes drafted forward Zach Boychuk. Boychuk showed promise as a dynamic scorer with a strong ability to create offensive opportunities. He made his NHL debut with the Hurricanes in 2009 and had some success in the league, but struggled to maintain a consistent spot on the roster. After his time in the NHL, he continued his professional career in the AHL and in various European leagues, including the KHL and the Swiss and German League, where he still currently plays. And there you have it. Those are the 14 players drafted before Erik Karlsson and how their careers have panned out so far. So, how would you redraft the 2008 draft? Does Karlsson crack the top 5? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos.